Hello, everybody. It's Nick Russo back here on the WCN. Glad to be back. Haven't been on here in a while. I'm here with Senior Brady Zdyb on the football team, and I'm just going to give him some questions here. All right, Brady. First question. Tell me about your journey with sports. Where did you start? What sports did you play? Just tell me a little bit about that.
I think the first sport I ever played was football. And then I kind of went between football and soccer. I was a big soccer kid growing up, had the soccer haircut and all the stuff going. I played soccer until like 6th grade, and I was just a soccer kid. And then 6th grade, I went back to football, played for Christ the King and then St. Michael Middle, and then kept going with football and basketball until freshman year. I quit basketball and then was just focusing on football because I was starting on the football team my sophomore year, and then played sophomore year, junior year, and then a short senior season. But yeah, that's how it looks.
Yeah, I remember my first year of football, first grade. You were in second grade. I believe your dad was one of the coaches, maybe.
He was.
And I remember we went 0-8.
Yeah, was not a yeah, it's not good.
All right, my second question here. Despite the fact that we don't have many, what is your favorite St. Michael tradition?
I would say my own personal favorite tradition is, I think, starting sophomore year, me and Cooper and Ollie and Toby would and Robert would pray before every game. Like every game, we'd go out, and right before we went out to pregame warm-ups, or we'd come back in, and right before we went out for the game, we'd say a prayer, and Toby would give us a little Bible verse. I would say that's my favorite personal tradition. So, yeah.
That's great. That's great. What is your most memorable game as a St. Michael Cardinal? Whether it's because of your performance or just any other factors?
I would say my most memorable game is probably the Jackson game last year. Even though, it wasn't the most, best game that we played, but I just had a lot of fun out there. I just had a lot of fun with my teammates out there on defense. We weren't doing too well, but we made the most of it, just having fun, because sometimes that's all it's about, is just going out there and having fun.
For sure. I'm with you, buddy. I felt like that game was great, too, because it just was a big sense of brotherhood.
Exactly.
We never gave up.
Never.
So yeah. Brady, what are your plans for the future?
My plans are to attend Auburn University, and if I can, I want to maybe do some intramural sports there once I recover with my knee and everything. Maybe some basketball, maybe some stuff there, and I want to study business and accounting, or maybe business and marketing, or something along that field. So yeah, those are my plans for the future.
Nice, man. I like that plan. Business is a great field to break into.
Yeah.
There. How has your injury impacted you this season?
I would say it's made me a lot stronger, mentally and spiritually, because we had such a good lookout for the season, and the first game and then the jamboree, I just felt like I was really had grown a lot since last year. So it kind of, obviously it sucked, and I kind of knew right when it happened, I was done, which was just terrible. But yeah, it's helped me grow a lot, and my patience, I would say, has increased a lot, and it's given me a different point of view. Instead of being on the field, I get to watch and coach up everybody. So it's given me a sense of leadership, I guess, in a different way than it was when I was out on the field.
For sure. Yeah, that's great. Who is your favorite coach?
My favorite coach has got to be Coach Lopez.
I gotta agree with you there.
We've always just had a good relationship. It went from him yelling at us to be quiet or stop jacking around in the gym class to him coaching us up sophomore year. Me and Ollie and Cooper and all of us. It was just a long ride, and all the 7-on-7s and all that stuff. We really got to connect and take our coach to player relationship pretty high.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he has a great job of being serious, but also
Mhm.
knowing how to have a good time with his
Yeah,
players. And I
exactly.
think we all appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who was the best player you played?
Um, I would probably say the most talented player we played, or who has the best looking future for them, is probably EJ Kroll. I would say the most intimidated I was playing anyone was Ronnie Royal from Gulf Shores. Probably because I was just young and that was my first year starting sophomore year. And, he was just like a really intimidating player. And we looked at him a lot in the film of that week. And watching him play on the film and then seeing him in person was just, it was crazy. And obviously now he's at NC State, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
So he did well. And then EJ definitely has the best future looking forward for him. I mean, he's probably already got tons of D1 offers set on the table for him.
Wow.
So I would say them two for sure.
Who was the best person you played with?
I would have to say Clay Barr.
I agree.
It's
I agree
gotta
with
be
that
Clay.
one. I agree with that one.
Clay Barr. Tyler was great. Clay was just a presence on the field. Like he was just a scary guy. He was just huge and
Yeah.
I don't know, I had to take hits from him on the practice squad freshman year running back, and then obviously sophomore year I went to corner, so I got to be on the same side as him. It was pretty cool. But he was just a scary guy. I don't know, he led us in tackles every year he played. I don't know. So I'd have to say Clay for sure.
All right, this is my last question, the finale. What's your favorite pregame song, or what artist do you like to listen to before your football games?
Ooh. I like to listen to Young Boy. I'm a big
Young Boy You Never Broke Again?
You never broke. Yeah, I'd have to
Alright.
say why the big YB. My favorite song of his would probably have to be In Control or Green Dot.
Classics.
Green Dot's,
Those are classics.
Green Dot's a big one.
4K Trey, you
Yep.
know. All right. All right, I think that wraps up my interview with Senior Brady Zdyb.
Thank you, sir.
Glad to have you on the next.
Thank you.